Hello, everyone. Welcome. Here's how to hack yourself in 2026. We are in 2026, and one thing is very clear: certificates alone are no longer enough, titles alone are no longer enough, even experience alone is no longer enough. What separates people now is skill. Today, let's talk about 7 in demand skills in 2026. These are skills that are opening doors, increasing income, and shaping modern success stories. If you are looking for relevance, stability, or growth in 2026, listen carefully. Why do skills matter more than ever? In the past, people asked, "What did you study?" In 2026, people ask, "What can you do?" Some people say school is scam, but I really don't think it is. I know they say this because of those that went to school who are without jobs. Some even go ahead to become touts who disturb the neighborhood, while others struggle to make ends meet. The truth is that degrees open conversations, skill open opportunities. Every success story we study on this show has one thing in common. At some point, the person became valuable. Why? Because they worked and improved on his skill. Let's look at the skills creating that value right now. Number 1, digital and AI literacy. If this was optional before this year, please hear this. It is no longer optional. Have you heard the saying, if you stand in the way of AI, it will crush you? This is not because it will end the person literally. It is because it will eliminate the person's business or career. People that fail to transition into digital spaces are nowhere to be found around workplaces. Someone will say, but some businesses are still moving now. But the question is, how far are they going currently? As for businesses, there is always a difference between those that infuse digital and AI literacy in their businesses and those that did not. The difference is so clear and will be clearer this 2026. You don't need to be a programmer to have this knowledge, but you must understand how technology and AI work. In 2026, AI tools are everywhere. Automation is normal. Digital systems run businesses. People who know how to use AI tools, automate tasks, work smarter with technology will always be in demand. Those who refuse to learn will keep saying, "Things are hard these days. I've lost my clients," and so on. Adaptation is a skill. Please adapt. Number 2, communication and public speaking. This skill is timeless and more valuable now than ever. You can be intelligent, skilled, and hardworking, but if you can't communicate clearly, you will remain invisible. In 2026, leaders must speak clearly, creators must connect emotionally, professionals must present ideas confidently. Communication turns knowledge into influence. Every great success story includes someone who learned how to speak well, write well, and present confidently. If you can read and write but do not know how to present confidently, your team won't understand you, and so will your clients complain because they don't understand you. Please note that communication is not just about talking, because you can talk without communicating. In fact, someone may even communicate well without talking, but you'll be talking and no one will understand. My next video will talk about tips on public speaking for beginners and simple ways to improve speech so as to communicate well. Number 3, content creation and digital storytelling. Attention is currency in 2026. Those who know how to create video content, short clips, educational content, story-driven media are building audiences, brands, and businesses. You don't need millions of followers. You need clarity, consistency, and value. Storytelling makes people listen. Content creation makes people find you, no matter where you are. Just be consistent. Number 4, sales and marketing skills. No matter your profession, you need these skills so much. You see the way babies need their mothers to survive. That's how you need this skill to survive. In fact, see this skill as that's your family member that makes everyone happy when they arrive home. Because sales and marketing skills are what gives your business a lifeline. Some employees think they don't need this skill. But they lie. Everyone needs these skills. If you can't sell your idea, your service, your product, even yourself, you struggle. In 2026, sales is not about manipulation, it's about communication and trust. You see why communication is key? Don't miss my next video on how to communicate well. Every successful entrepreneur, intrapreneur, creator, and professional knows one thing. If value is not communicated, money will not follow. Even when you have the value, you must know how to communicate same. Sales is a life skill. Number 5, data analytics and decision-making skills. Data is the new evidence. People who can analyze trends, interpret information, make informed decisions are highly valued. In business, marketing, content, leadership, religious gatherings, and anywhere you can think of, data reduces guesswork. I know someone who planned a particular event without using the previous year's data to plan. The event started well, but gradually went slow because he didn't make use of the data from previous events. Well, you can guess what happened to that event. In 2026, decisions backed by insight beat decisions backed by emotion. Yes, feelings are good, but numbers don't lie. Number 6, problem solving and critical thinking. This is a powerful skill. Employers and clients don't just pay for efforts, they pay for solutions. People who can think clearly under pressure, solve problems creatively, adapt when plans fail will never be irrelevant. Every success story includes moments where problems appeared without prior notification, and someone rose by solving them. Number 7, personal branding and self-positioning. This one is very important in 2026. See, being good is no longer enough. You must be visible and trusted. Personal branding means knowing your strengths, communicating your value, showing up consistently because people trust what they see repeatedly. If you don't consistently show up on their faces with your value, forget it. In 2026, your digital presence speaks before you do. Let's end with this truth. You don't need to learn everything. You just need to learn something valuable and learn it well. Success stories are not built on luck. They are built on preparation. If you invest in any of these skills in 2026, you increase your relevance. You increase your income potential. You increase your confidence. In our next video, we'll talk about tips on public speaking for beginners and simple ways to improve speech so as to communicate well. This is Success Stories Show, where skill meets opportunity and preparation meets success. See you in our next video.